so many of us still getting heavy rain this evening.
Yeah, it's still going on our roof here, which is holding up so far. That's something. So we're probably under 2.5 inches. That's when I seem to notice that we have some issues here. Most of the state's still seeing rain. We're seeing the back edge starting to move through, so we will wind this thing down tonight. But yeah, full day of rain, pretty much. You see the back edge. Been lingering into the Berlin, New Hampshire area for a while, and still some heavier downpours, particularly out towards Bar Harbor, where we've got those yellows and oranges. And so it's been moderate rain through most of the day with some heavier downpours coming down. So that's where we ended up with 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches of rain. Here's the totals so far, at least. 1.5 in Portland, so legitimately 10 times as much rain as we got the entire month of September up to this day in Portland, and you can see a lot of numbers are similar towards Augusta and Bangor, sitting around 1 inch. By the way, I'm going to make a quick point about this. This is what makes snowfall forecasting difficult. Give me a meteorological reason that Lewiston has 0.9 and there's 1.4 in Augusta. It's just kind of how bands come in and out. It doesn't really matter as much with rain, but matters a lot when you get to the winter. So this model, I think, is a little bit too fast in moving this offshore. So I think it's closer to 9 to 10 o'clock along the coastline that we start to really wind this rain down. And into down East Maine, it's closer to 11 or midnight that the last of the rain moves offshore. Once it does, it actually dries out pretty quickly. And tomorrow looks like a nice day. We'll see a mixture of sun and clouds. And the models are increasingly bullish on how warm we're going to get, into the 70s by tomorrow afternoon. This model has a 75, 76. Seems a bit high to me, but certainly we'll pop into the low 70s with some sunshine in there. And then we roll into the weekend, and we talked about how Saturday, I think, is a fairly cloudy day. It is dry. Temperatures in the mid 60s there, upper 60s. And then we have got a nicer day on Sunday, I think, with a little bit more consistent sunshine. So additional rainfall yet to go on top of what we already have, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. The heaviest amounts left are over down East Maine, which makes sense, right? Because it'll take longer for it to move offshore in that neck of the woods. So the low moves out of the way, high pressure builds in for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we really clear out into early next week. Monday and Tuesday look really nice to me. Temperatures perhaps in the mid 70s and a lot of sun. And we'll be pushing off what is left of Helene at that point, which is just going to be some tropical moisture into the Ohio Valley. Here is Helene now, must have just gotten upgraded to a Category 4 hurricane, which is not what you want to see as it's approaching landfall. It definitely is getting more organized right as it's about to make landfall. And some of the worst hurricanes that I can remember, the 2004-2005 season specifically, were storms that were increasing intensity upon landfall. So not a good sign for the northern part of Florida here. Same situation on radar. You can see the eye wall pretty concentric, and we've got the outer bands already moving in Panama City into Tallahassee, and then on the east side into Tampa. So this will be a national story through the rest of tonight into tomorrow. And unfortunately, you hate to see a storm strengthening upon landfall like that to a Cat 4 as it is. Meanwhile, for us, high pressure will keep us dry. Any showers we see, there's a chance on Wednesday we catch a couple of showers, but it's not a lock. If we don't, we'll have another week here or so quietly under the radar of dry weather. But at least we slowed the drought down. Probably didn't eliminate it, but getting 2 inches of rain gave us a little breathing room.
It's a little help at least. All right, Keith, thank you.